So I'm Ashley.
And I'm Nicole.
And we're talking to you guys today about the Civic Mirror and how it's relatable to the real life and why it should be used in the curriculum for social studies.
One of the reasons that this game plays a huge impact on our class is that how the teacher is not involved. It makes us become more independent in a way.
Basically, it helps us have leadership skills, and it teaches us that things need to be done on our own. With the teacher not being involved, like Nicole said, it really forces us to do things for ourselves, and it shows us in the real world that it's a crash course of life, and that we have kids, we have things we have to take care of, we have to pay for our rent, we have to pay for our families to live, and it shows us that things have to get paid for, or else there's going to be some serious consequences. And it helps the whole class also be engaged, because with the teacher not being involved, we have to make our own trades, our own negotiations. We have to go up to people that maybe we wouldn't have normally talked to about them selling us things or trading goods with us, and it's a first-hand look at what our parents do, and we only see the surface of it. We see, oh, we used to go to the doctor. Well, what went into that? You had to pay for medical insurance, you had to pay your bills for it, and so it's a great way to learn what the real world is going to be like. And yeah, do you want me to keep going?
It's also a living curriculum in a way. So instead of just reading out of a book what the Constitution is, or the Bill of Rights, or how a bill is made, and the different steps a bill has to go through to become a law, we're actually learning it firsthand, because the students are the government. We are the Senate, we are the president. We decide and how a bill is made. That's not right.
No, yeah, that's right. We decide how legislation goes to a bill and then becomes a law eventually. We learn all the vocabulary that we need to. We take tests right off the bat from Civic Mirror, because we know the words, we know what we're doing in the game. We learn what it's called, even if it did take being self-taught at the very beginning with no teacher help because of what the game requires. But we learn everything. We get to be independent. It's personally shown me how to pay attention to small detail, learn more, go deeper into the curriculum, go deeper into the learning skills, and I've felt very prepared for everything we've learned, and I definitely can absorb all of what I've been taught so far.
I feel like in a way we actually learn it better, if that makes sense. Instead of reading from the book the definition, taking a test and forgetting about it, we actually have an experience to attach it with. So we actually have an emotional attachment to what we're learning, because there are a lot of emotions that come out of Civic Mirror. We get heated really quick.
Yeah, we have kids, we have families to support, we have to pay for food, and things get very personal, because you feel like if one person in your family dies, you're like, okay, well, that's only my fault. And so you learn responsibility, you learn what is what pretty much in the real world once you're out there. And with it being so, it's very crash course. It happens very quickly, and when one thing happens, you have to get over it, you have to deal with it, and then you move on to the next chapter of the game. Yeah.
There's no taking a step back and analyzing the situation. You have to go based on your instinct and you have to realize what you do affects your life in Civic Mirror.
Yeah, and exactly. And with it being here at school, it's that much more appropriate, I feel, because other classes they're learning out of the book, or they watch videos, documentaries, stuff like that, which totally respectable. You can totally learn that way. This way, it just takes it a little step further because of the things that we're required to do, and it shows us it makes us engage even more, because it turns the game personal for us. And since we are teenagers, there's a competition involved, and so it forces us to learn more so that we can be better than other people in the class or at the game. And so everyone's kind of in a race to learn more, which I think is the idea completely of school, but that's just my take on it.